What excavation techniques simplify complex archaeological stratigraphy? Imagine trying to read a layered story written in soil and debris. Each layer tells a part of the past, but when they get mixed up or disturbed, it can be hard to understand. That's where special excavation methods come into play. These techniques help archaeologists keep the story clear, even when the layers are complicated. One of the most common methods is stratigraphic excavation. This means removing soil one layer at a time, following the natural order of the deposits. It's like peeling an onion carefully, making sure each layer stays intact. By doing this, archaeologists can see which artifacts belong to which period and understand how the site changed over time. This approach respects the idea that lower layers are older than those above. Another helpful technique is the Wheeler box grid method. Here, the site is divided into small squares with vertical walls called box. These walls act like walls in a building, showing the different layers in cross-section. This setup makes it easier to compare layers across the site and see how they relate to each other. It's especially useful when layers are complex or disturbed because it keeps the vertical and horizontal relationships clear. To make sense of complicated sequences, archaeologists often use the Harris matrix. This isn't a physical technique but a diagram that shows how different layers and features relate in time. It helps entangle layers that might have been cut into or disturbed, making the sequence easier to interpret. Recording the exact location of every artifact and feature is also essential. This is called Provenience recording. It involves noting down the precise horizontal and vertical position of each find. This detailed documentation helps reconstruct the original context of the artifacts and understand how they fit into the site's history. Creating vertical profiles or section drawings is another key step. These are detailed sketches of the exposed stratigraphy in the walls or box. They visually display the layers, order, and characteristics, helping archaeologists see subtle differences in soil color, texture, or composition. These profiles are like snapshots of the site's history in cross-section. Sometimes, after establishing the stratigraphic sequence, archaeologists remove some of the box to open larger areas. This allows them to see features that stretch across multiple squares and understand how different parts of the site connect. It simplifies the complex picture of how the site was formed and used. All these methods work together to make complex stratigraphy easier to understand. They help archaeologists preserve the site's story, piece by piece, layer by layer. This careful approach ensures that the history buried in the soil is read accurately, giving us a clearer picture of the past.